Hi, welcome to the Great Margarita Hunt. I'm Jenny and I'm on the hunt for the best margarita in the whole world. We're making friends and going to cool places and trying really interesting margaritas along the way. And we need your help, so if you know a good place to find a margarita, please comment below and let us know. It might be yours and we'll invite you on to show us how to make it. So today we're going to try a candy green or green candy apple margarita. And so I thought, because I saw these green apples in the store, it's time to try an apple margarita again. We tried some last year. We did one with star anise that was really good too. But we're going to take a little spin on this one today. We have some green apple soda we're going to top off with it, and I wanted to put some caramel in it because it makes me think that it's fall, and although it's still pretty warm here, we're getting ready for fall. So I'm going to start off with, I've got a green apple. I'm going to take, these are different sizes, so about a half of a green apple, and I'm going to cut it up small enough that I can put it in the bottom of my shaker so that I can muddle it with some tequila, and about a half an ounce of lime juice is what we're going to put in. And you remember, we always use fresh squeezed only. So I'm going to take these small pieces of green apple and I'm going to put them in the bottom of my shaker. Got a new shaker I'm trying out here too. Boy, have I tried a lot of shakers in the last year. And today I'm going to use this Don Fulano Reposado. And remember, one of the things I've learned on this journey with you is that if I wouldn't drink it, like if I wouldn't enjoy tasting it, then I'm not going to make a margarita with it. And boy, has that been enlightening to me, because my margaritas are much better now because I'm making them with better tequila. And I could sip that. So we're going to make 2 ounces of this Don Fulano Reposado. Is going to make those green apple pieces very happy right here. And so we're going to go ahead and muddle this up, and then I'm going to put that lime juice in there. So I'm just going to smash the heck out of this, trying to release that green apple tart. You know how it has a little sweetness and tartness? And that seems to go really well with margaritas, doesn't it? So we have tried a lot of interesting margaritas over the last 5 years we've been on the hunt, but especially over the last year. I'm going to go ahead and put that lime juice in there. So the recipe calls for half an ounce. And so I'm using a half a lime. Let me go ahead and put this in here, and I'm going to go ahead and squeeze it right in. Now, I know you've heard me say that a lot, but fresh squeezed only. We've made a video to show you that we know that fresh squeezed lime juice is definitely the best, and that'll help liven this up a little bit as well. And then for our sweetener in this, instead of using agave, I made some simple syrup out of green apple. So I took a cup of sugar and I took a cup of water and let that boil until it was dissolved. And then I cut up a whole, well, it was a small one, but a green apple, and put that in there and let it simmer until it was really soft. And then I drained it. And so that's what this is. This is the simple syrup. It smells a little bit like green apple. And then I'm going to use that. So I'm going to put in 1 ounce of this green apple simple syrup. I think it's going to need that sweetness in with the tart of the apple. Let me go ahead and show you the recipe. I hadn't shown that to you yet. So here we're going to have our 2 ounces of our tequila and the half an ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice, 1 ounce of the green apple simple syrup, and then I muddled the apple, and then we're going to top it off with a green apple soda, and then I've got a little caramel drizzle here we're going to try too. So right now I've got my tequila, my lime juice, my simple syrup, and my apple in here. And before I put my ice in, I'm going to go ahead and get a glass ready. So let me tell you what I made. I made just mixed up some simple cinnamon sugar, because I thought that would go well on top of the caramel, because this caramel, I'm just using one of these store-bought ones. It's pretty thick, and so you could thin it up a little bit in order to be able to spread it, and I thought I'd like to spread it on my glass. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this, and instead of trying to do it around the rim, I'm just going to put some here on the side of my glass so that if I want a little taste of it, it'll be there. And then I'm going to roll that in this cinnamon sugar. And in theory, this is going to go really well. Let me try this. There we go. So I've got a cinnamon sugar caramel glaze here on the side that I'm going to use to top this off for my candy green apple margarita. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some ice in my shaker here, so I can go ahead and shake this up. I'm throwing the ice around. Let me do this. Now this is supposed to be my new handy dandy shaker that is not going to spill or do anything like some of the other ones. If you've watched me for a while, you've seen some mishaps with these shakers. So I'll let you know the brand name if I end up really liking this one after all. And it has a strainer in it too. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put some ice in my glass, because I think, remember, we're going to top this off with some apple soda. So I'm going to get some ice in here. And then I'm going to go ahead and pour this over. It's light. Doesn't it look light? So look, it almost filled that up with the ice in it. Almost filled up that good cocktail glass. Now, I want to taste it just like this before I top it off. Boy, you can taste the smell of that cinnamon sugar on there. It works out really well. Now, I like it like that, but I thought this would add to making it even more. Now, this is a Jones cane sugar. It's a good green apple soda, so I'm just going to top that off a little bit. Plus, it gives it that candy apple look, doesn't it? So let's see what this is like. Just stir it up just a little bit. Get that in there, and let's see now. So we have our caramel and our cinnamon sugar. Oh, and that does just brighten it up. It really does. With a little bit of that caramel on the side. Oh, that's yummy. That is just like a candy apple. It is so good. It's not too sweet. I think this really just freshened it up, especially when it's still a little warm outside and we don't have those cool colors, cool temperatures out yet. This is so good. I love the way it smells too. Okay, so green candy apple margarita, who knew? I'd give it a 4 for sure. You know, we have this scale of 5, 5 being the very best margarita I've ever had in my life, 4 being a good margarita, I would drink it again, 3 being it's a decent margarita, like a house margarita, I'd have it with food, 2, not going to have it again, and 1 is so bad I don't even want to talk about it. I would give this a 4. I like this. And I love smelling that cinnamon sugar on there too. Thank you for joining us. If you have any ideas for other margaritas or where we can find one, please like and subscribe. It really helps us know that you want us to keep going. Until then, the hunt continues.